Yo, what's popping? Excuse my t-shirt. Oh my god, it look crazy. What's up, y'all? Chevy Rozay, what's going on, man? We back at it with another episode. Thank y'all for rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I think on YouTube we like 45 videos in, or almost like 50 videos in. I can't remember. I had to go back and check, but we got a lot of videos going right now. So I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here. I'm really blessed to be here. I hope everything going well with y'all. I hope everything is blessed. I hope everything is love. I hope the rest of the summer bring y'all blessings and stuff like that. Again, thank y'all for coming in and watching me. I really appreciated the feedback we've been getting back on Facebook, Instagram, all the feedback we've been getting on TikTok. Like it's been love, Lord, and I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm humble, I'm blessed, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to start the segment off with that, you know what I'm saying? But what's up though, you know what I'm saying? Back at it, you know what I'm saying? So look, man, I know I've been promising a lot of things. And y'all like, oh my God, Ken, your page has not changed. It's just you talking about news. You ain't changed the format in a while. I know. And I'm hearing you. And I listen. And I'm listening. So I had a good conversation with a very, very important, close family member and cousin of mine. And we doing some things. The moderators is still coming. The lady moderator is still coming. We still got some things going. It's taking a little longer than expected, but when we flip this narrative, y'all gonna see, man. But I don't want to say too much. I don't want to brag too much. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to jinx it, so to speak. So I'm not gonna speak too much on it, man. So today we here, you know what I'm saying? Today we here, my bad. Today we here. We just, we gonna do some reactions. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do some reactions. We ain't doing too much today. A lot of times I'll be on here now. I'll just react to the videos and the news and things like that. Um, I just asked this the name, the news, and all like that. Oh, I gotta change that. That's not my Instagram no more, y'all. I gotta take that off. That's not my Instagram no more. What's that face? No. Yeah, I gotta take that off. That's not my Instagram no more, y'all. I gotta put up my new Instagram for y'all. I definitely gotta put that up. Hold on. Let me go take care of that right now while I'm thinking about it, cause we do not have that Instagram no more. So now I'm about to put the new Instagram. And y'all should know what the Instagram name is. If not, I got y'all. Hopefully y'all don't hear me typing because I be typing hard as fuck on here. I be typing hard as fuck on here. Um, Alrighty, and scroll and bam. Y'all do it. There goes my new. So I'm trying to get everything over to my, like, everything under kind of like one branch as far as the platforms. My TikTok is still under Swish, so I'm trying to get everything to make it easier for people to find me, locate my content and things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of other things I do outside of streaming or going live on YouTube and things like that. But like for me, honestly, even if one person watching these shows, I've done my job. Like for me, I do this for a hobby. I love it. I love being on YouTube. I love talking about what's going on. It kind of gives me you know, keeps me in touch with what's going on and keeps me in touch with the people. You know what I mean? And I love it. And I love it. Change you may not be saved. Okay, no, we ain't gonna do that right now. But yeah. So I'm saying, I appreciate y'all, man. But we had a topic I wanted to discuss, man. I wanted to discuss, especially to my Gen Zers and my millennials. Is financially how y'all doing? Because I can remember growing up, and my mom motherfucking rent was $500. My dad car note was like $100. Their insurance was like 50, but if they even had it, you know what I'm saying? It was just like everything was so much cheaper nowadays. Now, man, I got homeboys and friends with $1,500 car notes, and I'm just like, 1,500. They let you do that? So you mean to tell me you gotta pay a $800-900 car note, a $2,200 rent, a $300 car insurance, a $400 phone bill, plus eat, plus take care of kids, plus live. I mean, at some point, and me, I'm a hustler, so by any means, I'm a adapt. But it just seemed like everything going up on my check, like the price of food, the cost of living. Like, man, I don't know if I don't fuck it. I don't even work there no more. So this bum ass place, Cleveland Clinic. It's funny how they play their hand, right? They so they give people. So one year they gave us the cost of living raise, right? That's my former place of employment. They gave us a cost of living raise, right? Because I'm a full fledged entrepreneur, nigga. Fuck them. But anyway, um, um, they had gave a cost of living raise. They get like a $3 cost of living raise, because the problem with places like that is the pay scale is off. If somebody been working there for 20 years, they just now getting to 19, 20, $30 an hour. If somebody walking through the door right now because of the minimum wage lift, they're going to be making upwards of $15, $20 an hour when it took somebody 10, 12 years to get that. So they bring out a cost of living raise to give certain departments $3 to $4 and more an hour to match the pay rate, because they're losing a lot of the employees to the pay raise to other places. So they give you the $3 raise, and then they raise the parking lot. They raise your parking because you have to pay for parking. They raise your parking $3. So you gave me $3 to $4 raise, and then you raised the parking $3. So you just pretty much took my money right back. So like, these are the games that they play with this economy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like we on a hamster wheel just trying to keep up. And the American dream: buy you a house, buy you a car. You can't afford to. Most of the Gen Zers and millennials are still at home with their parents. No knock on it, because truth be told, in the black culture, I hate the fact that they made it a thing. Oh, you have to be out the house at 18. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I would never kick my kids out the house at 18. At 18, you're not grown. At 18, your mind ain't even fully developed as a man or a woman, my nigga. So I'm gonna put you out in this cold world and put you in the hands of, I'm not gonna use no color, no race shit, but I put you in the hands of some employers or some people that's gonna take advantage of you, knowing that your mind ain't right. A lot of other cultures stay home till they 30. And then when they leave home, they come out good credit, stacked bank account, and they can live whatever the fuck they want to live. The next 20, 30 years for them is sweet. Barring, they don't get sick or get fucked up or nothing like that. And so I hate that our culture does that. You know what I mean? That you push your kids out at 18. I'm grown. I want to have a life and all that bullshit. That's bullshit. We got to do better as a culture as far as that. We got to keep our babies at home, because you see what happened when we put them in the world. They don't make it back home. So we got to keep our babies home. We got to protect our babies. I know how I got to this point, because I was talking about cost of living raise, but it all plays in but it all is a play. It all plays in together. Like, it all plays in together. Dude, how much you make. Because a lot of times, 9 times out of 10, you kicking that man out the house, or the 18-year-old out the house, because you either gotta make room for your other babies that's younger than them, or you trying to live and make more money, or not get your food ate up, however it go. But I just don't like that. We got to do better. You know what I mean? And as far as the economy go, it's like the economy is just like, one thing America do, and one thing America has always done. If you look at the pattern, they eat their own children. And what I mean by that is, it's like, I can't say that on YouTube. I might get straight for it. All right, how can I put this in a better way? America, I'm not thinking, I know I'm scratching the side, but America has a way of eating itself from the inside out. At one point in the world, in this country, it was, the kids is your future. The kids is the future. Put everything on the kids, because they are going to be the ones that take care of us, and is the country going to be in their hands. Gen Z and millennials are fucked, because they put the game. They played on our tops. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go through some videos and see. Let me see. Hold on.
Telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones.
We want y'all to
let me get this straight.
There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick. Okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same except salaries. The only thing that stayed the same in this country is the minimum wage. Even though everything else went up. There is no scarcity. It is, how do we pit people against each other?
See, now you hear what she's saying? Everything went up. Everything went up. Everything went up. But our check. This woman is living in Florida. A lot of people that live in Florida, especially her brand, a lot of them well off, their own property, things of that nature. Like I said, I was talking to this guy a long time ago, and he was a very, he was up there. He was saying, man, what this economy is doing, he's like, even if a person has money, they're feeling it. And it's sad. Let's continue listening to her though.
Each other, so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming. And how much profit I'm making, and more profit, how many more houses one individual can have, how many yachts can one individual have, regardless of whether I am a female, male, whatever. I am a human being first. With what conscience are you criminalizing poverty? And it's not going to stop just in the United States. The poor of the world, not just this country, are fed up. And let's not leave out rural communities. I live in Haines City, Polk County, Florida, okay? But do you think that the poor in rural communities have transportation? They don't. There's absolutely not even a sidewalk to walk on, because I am giving the message of stay poor, stay hidden, and die silently, okay? If I get a job, how do I get to that job? If I even get it when I'm in a rural community. There's some...
And it's real. It ain't about gender. It ain't about boy, girl. It ain't about none of that. It's about, it's about, we just trying to live in this world and be happy. You know what I mean? Like she said, she live in fucking Florida. We ain't got no sidewalk. How we gonna get to work? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it ain't making it no better. It ain't making this shit no better, bro. And it's irritating to how this shit is playing out. It's irritating. So I've been going back and forth, looking at these videos, and these people are venting the same way I'm thinking. And I know I'm not crazy, bro. Like, I know I'm not crazy, bro. Like, this shit is horrible. It is so fucking horrible, man. Let's check out another video, man.
House, and I don't care about starting a family.
I'm gonna start it from the jump.
We gotta cut.
And I don't care about staying at a job long enough to retire. And I don't care about owning a house. And I don't care about starting a family. And I don't care about taxes. And I don't care about debt. At the end of the day, when we die, you can't take none of this material stuff.
You can't take this shit with you. You can't take this shit with you, cuz. We busting our hands to the bone. And guess what? Your bitch new nigga gonna hop in that whip that you saved for her.
With you can't take none of this debt. Shoot, somebody said you want to leave America to rack up all the debt you could possibly have and then just leave and never come back. I'm thinking about doing that. And it's nothing wrong with filing for bankruptcy. And it's nothing wrong.
And don't get it twisted. Walt Disney filed for bankruptcy 20-something, 11 or 15 times. 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy 3 or 4 times. Donald Trump filed for bankruptcy 6, 7 times. There's nothing wrong with filing for bankruptcy to get your affairs in order. Just make sure you do right. It's been the bankruptcy play has been they play for the longest, bro. But why when we say it in our culture, oh, that nigga broke, oh, that dude broke, and he broke. Like, it's a play. It's like Donald Trump told Hillary Clinton. If you want me to stop using the loophole in taxes, then change the loophole. But you know why you won't change the loophole? Because you use the very same loophole. So it's a level thing that's going on in America. It's a level thing. That shit is crazy. She said in the video, I got to look it up. I don't know how true it is, but she said in this video, we the only country with credit scores. This shit is crazy. If that's true, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I got to do my homework.
Credit score. No other countries has credit scores. I feel like I need my people to break out of that. Who gives a fuck about a credit score right now? or debts and shit too. Who gives a fuck? I don't want to take out another credit card because I got debt. So fucking what? This country gonna fall apart real soon, any day now. Them debts ain't gonna matter when it ain't no country no more. Who cares about debts? The United States government is the billions of dollars in debt. They steal our money all the fucking time. These people be having billions and millions of dollars in debt. They go take out a business and they take out loans to bail them out. And then I was telling my mom about, I don't feel bad about taking out a credit card or a loan. This motherfucking country been robbing me blind, robbed our ancestors blind. I don't care about debt. I don't care about starting a family. I don't care about a house. I don't care about none of that shit. I care about being happy and be able to feed myself and having a roof over my head up until I leave America. I care about being happy and having some friends and having some lovers. I care about actually smiling and being fucking happy in this fucking earth and not waking up dreading to wake up. The fuck? I don't give a fuck about none of this American dream bullshit. It was all a lie. And I don't care about staying.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean, bro. I almost teared up when she was talking. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I almost teared up while she was talking, bro. You can't sit here and tell me that you ain't thought like that. You can't sit here and tell me that you ain't felt like that at one time or another. I want to enjoy smiling. I want to enjoy being happy. No, I don't mind working, but do that mean I want to work to my finger to the bone and never see my family? And then, man, in some of these jobs, it's costing you to go to work. Niggas got to borrow money just to go to work. It's taking 2 weeks to make $1,000, bro. And then that's getting taxed by a company who's a fucking $1 trillion company who's building 3 buildings on one block right in front of you. Whole hospital, new beds. You giving me a 2% raise. In 4 years, you only get $1 raise. And it's a $1 trillion company. These are $1 trillion companies. The lack of is just I'm just trying to keep from saying like a lot so much, but it's hard, bro, because you want to spend that time with your kids. You want to put forth in your kids, but the reason they keeping you busy, you want to know why America keeping you busy? Because I want your fucking children. That's what they want. I want your children. If I keep you occupied and busy, I could slip a phone or a tablet in front of your little nigga and then just control them. Control them to do whatever I want to do. Little boys walking around here listening to Quiet on the Creek. Do you know what Quiet on the Creek really mean? For my down south people, do y'all know who that down south people know what that means? Especially my Mississippi people. Y'all know what that means. That's for them punks and them molesters that was down on that creek. Fuck with them little boys. Coming back like they drinking beers and fishing. Yeah, we gonna talk about it. But y'all bumping this shit. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers got niggas so dumb the fuck down. They dumbed us down. When I was growing up I was born in 1990. So in 90s and the early 2000s, a lot of shit was education based. Everything was about education. We had DARE programs and shit like that to keep you from shit like this. But now it's easy to control you. We all love watching the movie Minions, right? We all think that shit funny. You think we're not laughing at our future selves 50 years from now? When they get rid of all the motherfuckers who steal, because they don't have no problem with killing you or moving you out the way. They don't. They ain't got no problem with it. To fit their agenda, they don't have no problem with it. I mean, the shit is sad that 20, 30 years from now that these motherfuckers going to be minions. Because ain't nobody going to know how to stand up for themselves. How? They took your history from you. You not smart enough to go read on your own. Speaking to my younger generation. Everything is audio based. Everything is talk. Everything is what the internet says. And then they watch you to sleep with the internet. Because now that's what's going to control the world. Whatever the internet says, that's what people believe. Man, this shit's so motherfucking sad, bro. Like, I think I got one more video here. This shit's so motherfucking sad, bro. Like, I don't even. This next video I'm about to play. Oh my God. I don't know how many people felt like this in their car before, but oh my.
There's something wrong in this country.
Let me get this straight. Work, $80 in gas. Work. Groceries. Keep myself alive. Bounce house. $250. Work. Unexpected bill. Debt. Work. Pay off debt. Work. Pay off mistake from 5 years ago. Pay off more debt. Work. Be tired. Work some more. I'm tired of donating my life. Work and pay bills and pay off debt. I paid off mistakes from years ago.
Y'all want to cry right now? Y'all can cry.
Who gives a crap that you're tired? Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're tired. The bills don't care. Work and pay bills and work and pay debt and work and pay bills and work. Let me get this straight. Work.
Now, was that a valid crash out? That was a real live crash out. Like, and I'm with him. I'm donating my fucking life right now. I'm donating my fucking life. You know what I mean? It's just hard. And I ain't making this video to be like, oh my God, I'm gonna kill my. No, I'm just saying it like, I understand you guys. I understand the crash out. Y'all ain't the only one going through it. We all going through this shit. We all looking back at the government that we was taught that was supposed to protect us and be loyal to. Look how they doing this. Look at it. Look at it, man. I got one more video, and then we're going to move on from this topic. We got one more video, and then I'm going to move on from this topic.
Millennials and Gen Z some slack because this isn't ordinary.
Let me get this straight.
We got to cut the millennials and Gen Z some slack because this isn't ordinary. They are moving the goalposts so quickly on the middle class because of the housing. Even that slide you just brought up, someone making $77,000 cannot qualify for a $400,000 home. That's the first time that's ever happened in the past 50 years. So they're being forced to rent. It's eating up
$70,000 a year. $70,000 a year. You can't go get a $400,000 home. $70,000 a year. I don't even want to tell y'all when I was making that my last job, and it was not good.
percent of their income.
And once rent starts taking half your paycheck, it slows down everything else. Saving money becomes harder, investing becomes harder, dating, traveling, moving out, starting a family. All that gets delayed because so much income is just going towards survival now.
50+% say we're in a recession. 58% say the economy is getting worse. It's not. By all objective measures, it's getting better. People keep feeling worse. Why is that?
I think this is one of the most important economic conversations right now because technically the economy can improve on paper while regular people still feel broke in real life. The stock market might be up, unemployment might be low, but if everyday essentials still feel unaffordable, people are going to feel stressed regardless.
I think it depends on the age because I think we're kind of living in two separate economies, if you will. Because if you're somebody who's over 60 years old, if you have a $400,000 home and you have just property taxes and homeowner insurance for $600 a month, that is significantly better than a millennial or Gen Z or spending $2,500 for rent or $3,600 for a mortgage. So I think people.
So how many of y'all look like this under 40 as far as y'all bills? Not, you see what I'm saying? So I believe, dude, right? I believe it is two different types of economies. I believe they're taxing us, the younger people, because we've learned to create multiple streams of income. See, one thing COVID showed them was that no matter what, people, we can still get this, we can still get to this bag. We're gonna still spend money. So raise the price, because guess what? They're still gonna buy. They're still gonna buy. And what's crazy is they raised the price and we still ain't priced their ass out yet. What are we doing? We figured out 5-6 years ago, them Louis Gucci bags, it only cost them $100 to make it, and they even bootleg, and they still sell them for $100K. So what are we doing as people? They playing in our face, and then we go on with this shit thinking, but that's because they trained our mind. They train our eyes every day. We open our phone. They train our eyes every day. We open this MacBook. They train our eyes, bro.
people under 40 are really feeling the stress about the economy, saying it's not good because housing's up, college is up, daycare is through the roof. But I think people over 60 who sit back and go, my 401k is looking good, my house went up 40%, the economy's doing well, groceries are high, but we can deal. So I think it just...
Tell you another thing. Damn, my man almost lost my train of thought. I'm gonna tell you another thing. We definitely feeling it. Like, we're feeling it to the point of like he just said, if you over 60, you got your 401k, you got certain things going on because they had us they path was a little bit different financially than ours was. You know, it was jobs that I couldn't wait to get into because for years I seen these older guys make so much money from it. Just when we get there and we like, this it? What the fuck? It ain't gonna be no end of the road for us in retirement. If you a millennial or Gen Zer, nigga, you gonna work till you fucking die. Because every 2 to 5 years they move the retirement age. That motherfucker was 67, ain't it like 70 something? You know what I mean? At my old job, you know how many motherfuckers I was seeing broke down walking? And I used to be like, bless they fucking heart. Bless they fucking heart. We supposed to be in the richest country in the world, and they can't even take care of our peoples, but you want to send billions of dollars across the water? I don't give a fuck who it's to. I don't give a fuck who it's to. You take care of home first. That shit mad. I had to low-key get off screen because I'm this shit pisses me the fuck off, bro. I'm about to go on my own motherfucking rant. It's too fucking hard for me to enjoy time with my motherfucking kids. Because I got to make sure the lights stay on. I got to make sure I got a car to drive. This is bullshit. Okay, keep moving the fucking goalposts. Like, what the fuck? But you know what's crazy? Especially in black culture, you can't even get together and create some shit because it's gonna always, they got us trained so fucking well. There's gonna always be a snitch in a motherfucking room who's gonna always run back and tell something. Do some sucker shit so they get a higher position. I hate you sellout motherfuckers, bro. Real shit.
Depends on the age because the millennials and Gen Zs are the ones really struggling.
I kind of get why so many younger people feel mentally exhausted talking about money now, because it feels like even if you do everything right, you still end up feeling behind financially. After a while, that starts messing up with people's motivation. Like, people aren't stressed about bills anymore. They're stressed about whether normal adulthood is even affordable now.
We got to cut the millennials and Gen Z some slack because
Yeah, man. I'm sorry if I went off a little. You know, I don't be on my page to be like that, but it gets irritating, bro. It gets irritating. It gets irritating the more they play in your face, the more they do these things. It's just irritating. It's irritating. I almost went off for real, yo. I had to pull it back. I had to, because it's like, bruh. I got a little, I want y'all to hear this video too. I got a video on here I've been meaning to play for you guys because I want to do like we switching the subject on that because, like I said, I got heated, a little bit more calmness right now. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more calmness right now. You know, I want y'all to talk to my guy right here, man. This dude right here, what's his name? The son of guy. This dude right here, I've been listening to his shit for years, man. He been on fucking point, man.
Candace Porn is loneliness, but you know what? It's sold to you as sex. Alcohol is escape, but it's sold as fun. Drugs are numbness, but they are sold as peace. Scrolling is distraction, but it's sold as rest. Notifications are control, but it's sold as importance. And social media is validation, but guess what? It's sold to you as connection. But here's what else is being sold to you. Patience is sold as weakness. Prayer is sold as irrelevance.
Hold on. He said, hold on. That man said Patience is sold to you as weakness. Woo! Moment of silence because he killed that shit. Pause.
And being connected to God, well, that's sold to you as being weird. The world has built an entire industry around selling you artificial versions of the things that your soul actually needs. And think about it. Everything the world is selling you is a replacement for something real and wholesome that you are missing.
Woo! Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. I think that might have been the coldest shit ever said on a Rozay podcast. Patience is being sold as weakness. I think that's the coldest shit that was said because it is. I ain't gonna say the coldest. It's the truest shit that was said. The truest shit. Mm, 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 mm. God, dog. Boy, I tell you, man. Boy, I tell you, man. Mm, mm, mm. That was some of the coldest shit. I ain't even gonna lie. So moving on to another subject. Moving on to another subject, Um, hold on, where I'm at. I almost lost my screen, y'all. Hold on. Almost lost my screen. Um, yeah, moving on. That last topic kind of fucked me up. Is Ben Simmons coming back, y'all? Do we want Ben Simmons back in basketball? Because do we feel like he disrespected again? I'm gonna take it on to my sports now. But for real though, do we want Ben Simmons back in the game, man? Like real talk, do we want Ben Simmons back in the game? Is Ben Simmons is that because we know we got Rich Paul saying that he can still make $30 million. He can make $30 million being a pick and roll type player. I think for me, as far as Ben Simmons coming back to the game, I feel like I don't know because in the way he kind of disrespected the game, right? And then at the same time, that's what happened. When he paid all these guys. You paid him so much money. He just was like, "Fuck it." And then on the other hand, I can see like I made my money, nigga. Like I ain't gotta keep up. I ain't gotta have, what I'm saying, the media in my business creating shit about me, this and that. I can see how that could be irritating too. You know what I'm saying? So I can see kind of both ways. Well, Cleveland's own, St. Clair's very own, Rich Paul, Clutch owner and LeBron's agent, has jumped on his podcast and said, "Hey, Ben Simmons can still get $30 million playing pick and roll player." And which I understand what he's saying. He's saying being a pick and roll five, a lot of guys don't have that basketball IQ. Is when the defense step up when you in that role to kick it to the corner or make something happen. Ben Simmons can definitely does that. This is a guy who played point guard for a long time on a professional level too. So I don't know. Let's see what Rich Paul got to say.
See so many rolling bigs with low IQ. You actually have a high IQ. It was all first team all defense.
Yes.
So if you just become that, where you rolling down the lane, dunk, man rotates over, kick to the. If you just become that, you're a $30 million player.
A pick.
Shout out to the Flight Mike podcast. Check him out, man. He's super dope. Again, Flight Mike. Let me move my banner so y'all can see him. Definitely, man. Check out Flight Mike's podcast. He's super dope. He covers NBA, NFL, and baseball, and he do a little hip hop shit too. So check out his pod. I've been watching this guy for years. He's pretty dope, and he's pretty spot on to what he's saying about a lot of basketball shit. And then he's one of those guys that no, this is a side note, but Flight Mike, one of those guys. He pops video. He pops content out like this, and I love it. It's so motivational, right? You know what I'm saying? Of course, this is his full-time job now, but still, this is motivational to see somebody that can pop out videos at the job. I done seen this guy in hotels on the road with the mic in the corner. Hey, I had to pop this video out to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and let this play.
and roll 5. Rich Paul's plan for Ben Simmons is to stop being a point guard entirely, stop the debate about the jumpers, stop the debate about the passing up shots, and reinvent as a center, a screening, rolling, dunking, short roll, passing big man. And I gotta be honest with you, as a pure basketball idea, this is probably the best pitch anyone has ever made for this young man. Think about what a rolling 5 actually needs. Size. Well, Ben Simmons is 6'10" and 240 pounds. Defense. Ben Simmons is 2-time first team all defense, and he finished second in defensive player of the year voting in 2021. And the thing that Rich Paul's actually selling is his brain. Most rim runners catch the ball in the short roll and panic. Ben Simmons in the short roll, 4-on-3.
Oh, my bad. I told y'all boy Cole at breaking that down. What y'all think about that, man? I think it'll work with him and Brian. I think it is, but do we really want to go through the Ben Simmons saga again? Do we really want to even deal with that again? You know what I mean? Do we really want to deal with that? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, if he comes back, I feel like that'd be dope. But if he don't, I wouldn't be mad, you know. I just like real ballers. And I feel like it would be dope to see him back in Philly. Hopefully win a championship. But, you know, that's how that shit go. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, again, I want to say thank you guys for rocking with me. I will be back soon making another video. This is just one of many that's coming. We got more shit to talk about. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking in. We got 36 minutes in. This is my first live in a while. I've been dropping. I haven't been doing lives. I've just been doing records and just dropping them a couple days later, kind of getting my build up going. So I'm gonna continue to do that. But I also like to pop in and still do lives because I like the interaction. I like the raw footage. I like how y'all get my raw emotion. Yeah. Y'all stay blessed up. And you know, anybody going through something, or say a prayer for you. You know, we here, man. Chevy Rozay. Check us out on Instagram. Check us on YouTube, TikTok at Swish. What's my TikTok? At Swish047. Check us out on YouTube, Chevy Rozay 0113. On Instagram, Chevy Rozay 0113. TikTok is at the bottom. We also got Snapchat at Swish. So looking for me on Snapchat. Tap in, man. Tap in. Love, peace, blessings. Love, peace, and blessings. Holla at y'all real soon.